دعوت میکنم میکنیم از خانم محدثه هاتف تشریف آوری ایشان در جایگاه 3 صلوات بلند بر محمد و آل محمد.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. امام یا حسین خیمه صحرای شهادت زدی رسفی محبوب را و یقی همت زدی دفتری نامای اعمالی گناهکارانان عجب از خوبی علوم به شفاعت زدی. I want to begin today by posing a question. Who are you? Many of us might instinctively respond with our names, ages, and hobbies, yet we often overlook a profound aspect of our heritage, an aspect that binds us all together. Every one of us here today shares a common identity. We are Shia, more specifically Hazara Shias living in Australia. Whether we migrated here or born here is immaterial. We are all united in this room today. We reside in this beautiful country that we profoundly call home. However, in embracing this new homeland, many of us tend to forget the land that our parents once called home. The place where our lineage begins, where our culture is vibrant and deeply rooted, our beloved Afghanistan. Living in a Western society, it is perhaps inevitable that we sometimes lose sight of our origins. Yet our heritage is so intricately woven into the fabric of our identity that it is truly disheartening to see many of our younger generation lose touch with their roots. I must confess I have been guilty of this myself. As we navigate our lives in Australia, it is crucial that we do not let the essence of who we are fade away. Our Hazara heritage is not just a relic of the past. It is a living, breathing part of our present and our future. It is a legacy of resilience, courage, and an unwavering commitment to our values, exemplified by the stand of Imam Hussein alayhi salam during Muharram. We are reminded of the timeless message he preached. His stand at Karbala was not merely a battle. It was a declaration of steadfastness in the face of oppression, a commitment to justice, and an unwavering dedication to one's identity and faith. Imam Hussein sacrificed saved Islam from the clutches of tyranny and set an eternal example of standing up for one's beliefs. In the same vein, we as Hazaras must stand up for our identity. Our history is marked by persecution and resilience, and our identity is a beacon of our survival and strength. Being a proud Hazara and a proud Australian are not contradictory. In fact, all of us here today are both, simultaneously. We are not one without the other, and it would be ignorant to say so. Living within this society, we often forget the roots that brought every single one of us up. And the most common factor of which it begins is the forgetting of our mother tongue. We have become so immersed within the Western world, so caught up in its social calamities, that we see ourselves speaking to our own people in English. Not only to our peers and friends in our social context, but to our parents, our family members, even myself, and to you as the speakers. This entire speech is in English. and it's so weird to see that I am more comfortable speaking in a language that is not mine to own. It is a constant struggle of being too Aussie for our Hazara side with our people, or too ethnic for the Australian social nuances. This is exemplified through the language barrier that many of us face with our parents, and how it denies us from accessing a whole other level of understanding with our culture, denies us of accessing a whole new level of understanding of our identity. And this identity is crucial in being able to be a proud Hazara in a Western society. Just like Imam Hussein fought for the identity of Muslims to be saved, we too must take action in saving ourselves from the acute assimilation of our culture. The pressures of assimilation can be strong, and the desire to fit in can sometimes lead us to compromise aspects of who we are. But it is possible to find a balance, to integrate into the broader society without losing sight of our heritage. It takes a few small steps in engaging with our spoken word. We need to understand that children born in a different cultural environment may find it challenging to grasp a language that they don't hear regularly. This is where parents, your support and patience may become invaluable. Rather than seeing the language barrier as an obstacle, view it as an opportunity for meaningful interaction. Encourage your children to ask questions and be curious about their heritage. Celebrate their efforts and progress, no matter how small, to build their confidence and interest. Allow me to address an important point. It is not us, the children's fault, that they were born in a different country. In fact, this fact, albeit obvious, should be embraced rather than lamented. The exposure of diverse cultural experiences can either enrich a child's understanding of their identity or hinder it, causing confusion. By acknowledging this, we can adopt a more positive and inclusive approach, focusing on celebrating cultural diversity within the family. Parents, don't wait for your children to express an interest in their heritage. Instead, take the initiative to share stories, traditions, and the beauty of our language. Engage them with tales from your own childhood. Recount the folklore passed down through generations, or even discuss daily events in Dari or Singapore. These conversations do more than just teach language. They strengthen our bonds and consider our cultural values. And my village is for you. Don't wait for this change to be made by your parents either. Conversations can be made by you as well. Understand that your parents have a wealth of knowledge and experience that they are eager to share. They will not always know how to start these discussions. Show them that you are interested. Ask them about tales their parents told them, about the celebrations and traditions they cherish, and about the history that shaped our community. Today, I urge each one of you to reconnect with your roots. Embrace the stories of our ancestors. Understand the struggles they endured, and celebrate the achievements that define us as a people. Engage with the rich traditions, languages, and customs that have been passed down through generations. Let us teach our children the significance of these. They are not just remnants of the past. They are stepping stones to our present and guidelines to our future. Our identity is our strength. It is what makes us unique, what gives us resilience, and what binds us together. Let us honor our heritage, celebrate our culture, and take pride in who we are. To do so, we honor the sacrifices of those who came before us and paved the way for future generations to carry forward the legacy of Hazara shares in Australia. Now, when someone asks you who you are, think true to yourself and answer. Assalamu alaikum, sallallahu alaihi wa sallam.
Amen.